Tonight, fears of political violence in D.C. and beyond in the wake of the killing of Charlie Kirk. The controversial and influential conservative activist was assassinated at a campus appearance last Wednesday. A 22-year-old suspect in the shooting is expected to make his first appearance in court this week. Now, while speculation swirls as to the motive behind the shooting, Carter Evans reports lawmakers are on edge on both sides of the aisle.
Charlie Kirk's followers continue to mourn the loss of the conservative activist 4 days after his assassination. On Sunday's Face the Nation, House Speaker Mike Johnson paid tribute to Kirk.
There's a mixture of, anger and sadness and fear, frankly, on the part of a lot of people. It cast a large shadow across the country and the nation's capital. But what I do know, Major, is that my good friend Charlie would not want any of us to be consumed by despair. He would want us to go forward boldly. That was his message.
Johnson said Kirk's death is a time for people to put aside political differences.
Calling people Nazis and fascists is not helpful. I'm heartened to know, Major, and to see that many of my colleagues on both sides of the aisle are stepping up and saying that and addressing it. I think this could be a turning point, frankly, to use Charlie's term, for the country.
CBS News has learned the Trump administration is sending a $58 million request to Congress to increase security for members of the executive and judicial branches in light of the assassination. Also on Face the Nation, Senator Lankford spoke of ongoing threats to Congress at a politically divisive time.
There have been 14,000 threats against members of Congress just this calendar year. This is not new, but it continues to be able to rise.
Authorities continue to investigate the circumstances surrounding Charlie Kirk's killing, and they're talking to the alleged shooter, Tyler Robinson's roommate, who they say is cooperating. Turning Point USA, the organization Kirk founded, will host a memorial next Sunday at State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. President Trump said he plans to attend Kirk's funeral. Carter Evans, CBS News, Orem, Utah.